Серед зими ти малювала квіти вдома на стіні.
This is, oh damn it, I really like this. Oh, this is like not cool enough for me in a way. That is another level of everything we've listened to today.
Вітаю всіх любителів музики в себе на каналі. Мене звати Тарас Мельник і це передача «Музичні мости». Сьогодні я в гостях в свого знайомого Джонатана. Hi, Jonathan.
Привіт, Джонатан. Як поживаєш? Я дуже добре дякую. Я тобі вдячний за те, що ти знов запросив мене до себе. Мені дуже приємно. Ми з тобою досягнули дійсно дуже хорошого результату. Ми дійшли до 30 тисяч переглядів. І я сподіваюся, що в наступному відео ми досягнемо 50 тисяч хоча б. І також я потратив дуже багато... Аночка, я чуть-чуть по-українськи скажу публіці дещо. Стільки я часу потратив вибрати музику.
Друзі, щоб вибрати музику, я вчора потратив 8 годин і щоб перекласти 4-5 годин. Тому ви можете зрозуміти, який цей обсяг роботи. Тому зразу я вас прошу підтримати це відео своїми лайками, щоб це відео як можна краще просувалося в інтернеті. Дуже вам всім дякую.
І також декілька годин, щоб перекласти це все на англійську. Я сподіваюся, що вибрав правильну музику і тобі вона сподобається. І будь щирим, якщо вона тобі сподобається, то добре, якщо ні, то також чудово. Так, це лише українська музика, в нас 7 пісень. Давай почнемо з першої пісні. І так, я знаю, що тобі подобається дуже електронна музика, якщо не помиляюсь. І так, це музична група, яка називається ONUKA. І вони самі знамениті, одні із самих знаменитих, котрі роблять електронну музику.
ONUKA, перемога.
Це означає, звичайно, що вони співають про перемогу.
Victory is an ode to Ukrainian soldiers and heroic volunteers. Their spirit, strength and power are reflected in the rolling echo of ONUK's recognizable brass. However, if earlier their parts were sublimely romantic, now they sound cold and with a note of fury. There is no more room for sentiment, thanks to the inventive musical solutions of Yevhen Filatov and the precision and conciseness of Nata Zhizchenko's lyrics. The track PEREMOHA becomes a reflection and demonstration of the creativity and modernity of Ukrainians who resist the enemy every day.
Це не є занадто голосно.
is so well done. Video must have cost a lot of money to do, so you're really
Yeah,
very,
probably.
Так, напевне, що.
really very good. I really liked that. You chose really well. You take your time, right? To try.
Yeah.
Так.
So, shall I tell you?
Yeah, sure.
Так, звичайно, адже ти тут заради цього.
So it kind of reminded me of a mix between Robin. Do you know the music of Robin?
Ні, вибач, я не знаю.
R-O-B-Y-N.
Okay.
She's very famous, but probably more Western. But a mix between Robin,
Okay.
maybe slightly Röyksopp. I don't know if you know Röyksopp. Both of those are Scandinavian.
All right.
And then there's
Okay.
a band called The Knife as well.
I'm in love with your brother.
And it sounds like a mix between those bands. They're all Scandinavian, but this may only be because I haven't heard many Ukrainian bands. But I really liked I really liked the kind of repeating riff that was in there with the vocal that was just being repeated. And there's a fantastic build in the middle, which I thought was great. And I absolutely loved the use of the brass in the song. So when they brought in the, I guess it was is that a trombone or what's it? I don't know what it's called. It's not a trombone. It's a.
Я теж.
I don't know the name of the
Yeah,
instrument. How embarrassing.
We
Ну,
understand.
ми зрозуміли,
You know
що
what I
це.
mean?
Yeah.
That sounded brilliant. I love hearing brass, good brass in songs. It really just makes things sound really. It's like a real, almost like a drone. You know what I mean? When I say drone, it just really gives it that great kind of bass sound in its way. So I thought that was brilliant.
Скільки з 1 до 10?
Sorry for
Вибач, що я
interrupting.
тебе перебив.
I was talking too much, right? I was talking too much. 9.
Вау, ми почали з високої
Yeah,
оцінки.
I really liked it. I thought it was great. I would listen to that without doubt. Yeah.
Я гадаю, що вони тут вибрали дуже крутого арт-директора.
Of this
So
one.
good. The video. So there are bits. I can talk about the video. It's like
Yeah,
it's,
we can.
it's so well made. I mean, it looks like it was very costly to make, but maybe they were inventive. I don't know with how they did it. But the things like with the I literally just said wow when the guns came in the fan behind her. I thought that was extremely inventive, and I also thought the using the plane, the wings of the plane behind her
Behind
was
the back,
very-
yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of like a mix between kind of like showing the war side of it, but also slightly Transformers as well. If
Yeah.
that makes sense. I thought that was awesome. So, I mean, we're not rating videos, but for a video, I'd peg that right up there as well. That was really, really, really good. So, yeah, thanks for taking the time to choose stuff like this. It was so good.
В нас попереді ще багато хорошої музики.
Cool. Do you want me to talk about the video or not?
Yeah, you can talk about what you want.
Цього року в нас в Україні є відбір на Євро 2024, який буде відбуватися в Швеції цього року. Ти не знаєш Євробачення?
Oh, Eurovision, yes.
Eurovision, yeah. So
І так, в нас в Україні відбувається відбір, хто буде представляти нашу країну.
Great.
and like
До прикладу, так як в Італії є Санремо, в нас це просто відбір, простий відбір на Євробачення. І це є Alyona, вона є репер, і інша дівчина, співачка Jerry Heil, і пісня називається «Тереза і Марія».
Okay.
І вони будуть представляти нашу країну на
Oh, so
Євробаченні.
they were already chosen.
Так, вони виграли відбір.
Great.
The song is very rich in meaning. It has a big message to the world, which is different from our previous work with Jerry Heil. It unites us as two women and conveys the mood of women's power. The track is about simple truths that should remind people that we are human, but we can reach unrealistic heights, explains Alyona.
Це є Джері Хейл.
Jerry Heil.
She's quite
Вона
famous in
достатньо
Ukraine.
знаменита в Україні. Тому так, вони виграли.
Yeah, so this one's a really interesting one for me because I'm not a fan of rap. This is just what I like first. But there's good stuff. I'm not typically a fan of rap because I guess it's not because I'm old, but because I'm just not a huge fan of rap. It just doesn't super connect with me. However, and when the song started, I was like, oh, it's way too poppy for me. This is not my type of thing. But when the music started playing, it was kind of like I started to like enjoy it, and then it was like, it's one of those songs that you hear and you sort of, I might hear and think, oh, this is like not cool enough for me in a way. But that's a silly thing to feel. And so then the honest feelings start to come out, which are, actually, I'm just really enjoying this. And when it kicked in with the beat as it came along, there was one particular bit where it kicked in. I was like, oh yeah, this is fun. This is actually a really good song. So I actually did enjoy it. I did enjoy it. It's not something I'd listen to every day, but it's super enjoyable. And then the message of the song's brilliant. Really liked that. And I also liked the fact that actually the rapping was pretty good because it was still tuneful. It was melodic. It wasn't just, hardcore. And so I really enjoyed that too. And I loved the fact that you've obviously got this woman who's typically, more traditionally people might think of as beautiful, in inverted commas. And then you've got this other woman who represents kind of a different type of woman. And I liked that as well. I like the message. So the message of all empowerment and stuff is like super cool as well. But without seeming, it didn't seem woke, or preachy, if you know what I mean. It just seemed like empowering, which is the right way to go. So I really liked it. It's not something I would sort of listen to, but I'd still give it a 7. But the only reason it wasn't higher is just because it's not what I choose to listen to every day, but it was still really good.
Ну, ми побачимо на Євробаченні, яке місце ми можемо зайняти там.
You'll do better than me.
Я думаю, що в першу десятку ми можемо попасти.
You think
Я маю на увазі позицію.
you could be first?
Не перший, а перша десятка.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't heard the UK
Може.
entry, but we don't do very well in Eurovision.
No, you don't
Ні.
like us.
Ви маєте дуже багато хороших співаків.
It doesn't matter. People still don't
But,
like us.
yeah.
Yeah. So we won't do that well, but that will do better than us. That's a good song. So
Right. Oh, yeah.
Про цього артиста я дізнався через цей відбір на Євробачення 2024. Я не був знайомий з цим артистом перед цим. Це взагалі-то музична група, і вони співатимуть на англійській мові.
okay.
Yeah,
But they're
so-
Ukrainian singing in English.
Yeah,
Так.
Okay. Is that unusual?
Як тобі сказати, постільки це була пісня на Євробачення 2024. Багато людей вибирають співати на англійській мові, тому що, звичайно, що багато людей розуміють англійську мову. І тому це вибір сугубо артиста, чи співати на своїй мові, чи співати на англійській. Тому ти можеш почути на Євробаченні, хто співає на французькій, можливо, наприклад, тому що французи, вони зазвичай співають завжди на французькій мові. Або італійці, так же саме. Вони ніколи практично не співають на англійській.
So sometimes.
Yeah.
І ці, якщо я непогано пам'ятаю, вони зайняли друге місце на кваліфікації. Вони не виграли, але зайняли друге місце. Я можу говорити на англійській мові друге місце? Так говориться?
Yeah, that's right.
Ziferblat.
І пісня називається
Another storm, another cry. For me it feels like I have died. I have been searching in every corner and again. I don't believe that it's the same when I'm away. Tonight I'm gonna close my eyes and dream. Fears are gone, dark and blue blazing on my wall. Go my home. All summer calls, there's a blazing on my wall. Go my home. Another step, another flight. That's how I play with my mind. I've been looking for the brave one I can trust. Take me back, I'm homebound, and I say tonight I will come home again, but not until the sun and moon meet on your hill. Fears are gone, dark and blue blazing on my wall.
This has got so much Beatles in it. Yeah, it's got, Beatles, obviously.
Fears are gone, dark and blue it blazing. Call my home, call my home. Oh, summer comes, next day blazing. Call my home, call my home. Fears are gone, dark and blue it blazing. Call my home, call my
I didn't want to like it, but I did. I didn't want to like it because it's so poppy.
All
It's so-
right.
but I liked it. I really liked it. I really liked it. I think. Should I tell you what I thought?
Yeah.
Так,
sure.
звичайно.
So it sounded like a mix between the Beatles. There were definitely some Beatles kind of changes and influence. They may not realise that they're influenced by the Beatles, but they are down the line somewhere. And Take That, who you will probably have heard of in the UK. It sounded-
Yeah, of
and actually the
course.
singer looks like one of the guys from Take That as well. Like very beautiful kind of features, you know. And but the changes in that song were really good. And that is a perfect example of the kind of song that people would say and go, oh, I don't like that because it's too poppy. But the reality is, if they're honest about that as the quality of the song, you would say that's catchy, number one, it's fun, and it was also very well played as well, some nice harmonies. I also liked what was going on with the two guys hugging in there. What was that? Is that like, are they partners, or is that just a
Я вже не
friends?
пам'ятаю.
I liked it though. I liked it. So actually, I didn't. When it first started, I thought, oh, this is like a 4. But then as it went on, I was like, oh man, no, it's like a 6. And then when the chorus came around again towards the end, and particularly then there was a nice middle 8 in there as well. When it came around to that, I was like, oh damn it, I really like this. So I think that's like an 8. I
Добре.
really liked it.
Тоді моє питання таке. Якби ти був суддєю, то кого би ти вибрав між Альоною і Jerry Heil чи цю?
I wouldn't choose this one only because I think this one is less catchy and Eurovision than the other one. I think the other one's more Eurovision.
All right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it
Так має.
But if it was the song I preferred, then I would choose that song. Even though that's not that's not really electronic, that's pop.
Okay.
Really. But I would choose this one for the quality of the song, but the other one because I think the other one would do better in Eurovision as a whole because
Yeah,
Так,
it's a certain
звичайно.
type of song that does very well there. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Так,
yeah.
так.
All right,
Окей, тоді
so 8 for this
8 цієї
one.
пісні.
I didn't want to. I wanted it to be a 4, but I couldn't help but like it. I couldn't help but like it.
І так, на 4-му місці в нас
Klavdia Petrivna.
«Знайди мене». І так, я б хотів тобі представити цю артистку. Досить цікава річ про цю артистку. Те, що ніхто не знає, хто вона така, хто вона є. Тому так, її кар'єра розпочалась з того, що вона поставила свою пісню на платформу, таку як TikTok чи YouTube там, і вона стала віральна.
Okay.
І пісня називається, і її музика трошки відрізняється від того, що ми зазвичай слухаємо. І пісня називається «Знайди мене». Це тільки пісня.
Через пару років ми створим світ.
Love your voice, really.
Я дам тобі свій телефон, візьми, будь ласка, мене полон. Знайди мене, позвони, я пам'ятатиму твої сліди. Знайди мене, позвони, я пам'ятатиму твої сліди. Я ціле життя кудись іду, мабуть, індерабу у воду. Тепер ти мене шукай, а не знайдеш, то гудбай. Знайди мене, позвони, я пам'ятатиму твої сліди. Знайди мене, позвони, я пам'ятатиму твої сліди.
This is good. Great riff.
Шукай мене, тоді знайдеш, як будеш ти, тоді прийдеш. Серед світів постав кордон і прокидайся, це мій сон. Знайди мене, позвони, я пам'ятатиму твої сліди. Знайди мене, позвони, я пам'ятатиму твої сліди.
That was totally random at the end. I liked it. Oh, I really liked that one. I loved it actually. The diving vocal, I think I said during the song, sorry to interrupt it, but the diving vocal during the song, that bit when it goes down, I don't want to try and copy it because I wouldn't be able to do it, but it sounded amazing. You know the bit I mean, right? Where it kind of the vocal goes down.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. That's like heart-wrenching. That was really, really good. I thought it was super cool that they just dropped it onto the drum early on, and it was just being the melody and the song was being held together purely by the drums or this drum beat, you know, just keeping the rhythm, and then just a little bit of effects in the background, and then her voice. That was giving a lot of power, I thought, to her voice, because I'm saying, listen, she's got a lovely timbre to her voice, or kind of sound to her voice. I loved her voice. I thought it was really good. That's super interesting that she doesn't let anyone know who she is. Loved it. I would give that I'd give it like a 9. I really liked it. I think that's a really good song. Oh, and that riff in the middle. You know the bit I mean? I think I also said there was this particular, just in one bit, they only brought it in once. And that's clever because when you do that in songs, I always think what it makes you do is it just makes you want to listen to the song again so you can hear that one bit. You're not tired of it by the end, you just want more of it, but you don't get given it, so what do? You go back and you listen to the song again. So I thought that was excellent. Is that person signed or not signed to a record label?
Я не знаю, якщо чесно, але думаю, що вона має дуже хорошого продюсера.
Yeah, that's really nice. Maybe she is. It's just super, super nice. Yeah, loved it. 9, 100%.
9.
І так, цей наступний артист, якого я тобі включу, його звати Адам, але я вчора взнав в Вікіпедії, бо спочатку я думав, що він так якби самостійний співак, але виявляється, що це група, це не група, а гурт, тому що,
Like a collective.
так, можна сказати, колектив. І ім'я цього гурту є Адам. Я не впевнений, як правильно акцент стоїть.
Adam, yeah.
Пісня називається «Посеред зими». І ця пісня не була запланована, щоб бути в цьому плейлисті, але постільки він мені дуже подобається, цей артист. Він не є той класичний поп-артист, який записав пісню і чекає на гроші. Він дійсно дуже любить сильно музику, і він артист з великої букви А для мене. Це на мій персональний смак, а не для кожного. І так, він не повинен бути на цьому плейлисті, але я побачив відео вчора на Ютубі, що воно вийшло, і я сказав, я хочу це відео, бо, знаєш, я вже переклав всі пісні, але я сказав, я хочу це відео завтра тобі показати.
Passion for music, Taras. You're so passionate about it. God, no, it's brilliant. I'm looking forward to seeing it now.
І мені дійсно дуже цікаво знати твою думку, що ти думаєш про нього. Тому давай. Ні. Спочатку.
This one is his wife.
Oh, okay.
His muse.
I was going to say, lucky man.
Ця ніч ховає зорі, мені дарує лиш холодний сніг, меті із вітром в хорі, а я скрізь чую твій шалений сміх і відчуваю на душі тепло. І розквітаю, як би не було. Серед зими ти малювала квіти вдома на стіні, а я дивився на тебе і не казав, що через тебе до мене серед зими прийшла. Цю ніч не знає небо, як же без тебе холодно мені. Зима мріє про діадеми, я мрію бачить близько очей твоїх і відчуваю на
душі тепло. І розквітаю, якби не було. Серед зими ти малювала квіти вдома на стіні, а я дивився на тебе і не казав, що через тебе до мене серед зими прийшла весна.
Well, that's a good song, man. I know why you liked that. Definitely. 100% not something I would normally listen to, but it was a really good song. He's got a really nice, rich voice.
Також він написав всю
He
лірику.
did, yeah.
Він практично все сам робить.
So the lyrics I didn't super listen to that much because it was about love, right? And I'm not much of a romantic, so when I hear songs that are about love, I'm like, ugh. You know, I'm like, it's not like something that connects to me. So for me, I listen to much more the melody. So I listen to the singing, the melody to me is more important than the words being said, you know. So I focused on that, but I loved, two things I really loved about it. Actually, there were 3 or 4 things I loved about it. I actually really liked the video, which was clearly very low cost made, but I mean, obviously she's a very beautiful woman, so it's easy to watch her dance around for a while, but she was also a very elegant dancer. Clearly, she must be a dancer.
Може бути, я не знаю.
But I loved the bits of piano that came in, and I loved the strings. The strings were really powerful, like a diving string in it. So, God, I mean, it's like I don't want to give it a 9, but because I feel like I'm just saying like all the songs are good, but I have to score it the way I see it. That's like a 9 out of 10 for me. I said that was a beautiful song. Yeah, that guy's talented. So I can see how his wife fell in love with him. So there you go.
Так, можна сказати, що його сім'я складається з артистів, тому що він робить свої пісні зі своєю жінкою. І це дійсно чарівна річ – створювати щось разом. Те, що твоя половинка любить ті ж самі речі, що й ти. І це не просто знайти когось, хто буде розділяти твою ж саму пристрість, яку ти маєш. Це дуже гарно.
Yeah, it was a good song.
Добре. В нас ще є 2 пісні попереду. І наступна пісня, вона також приходить з Євробачення 24.
This was in the qualification as well.
Так. І її звати Ingret. Ця пісня також на англійській мові,
Okay.
тому тобі не прийдеться читати субтитри. І також цікава річ про цю жінку-артистку, те, що її батько, брат і її чоловік, чи це хлопець, чи це чоловік, я не знаю, вони всі на війні зараз.
All of them.
Всі вони, так. Батько, брат і, так, її чоловік.
It worries me that the press has gone down for, there's not as much press for the war in Ukraine now. It worries me that our support with you guys is not as unwavering as it should be. And I think people are being a bit short-sighted. We have to, you know, ultimately Russia's stolen your territory and killed a bunch of your people, and the reality is that can't be entertained. So, you know, I'm not saying this to be nice. I don't want to appear like I'm trying to be like some kind of white knight, but it really pisses me off, to be honest. And when I hear about things like this, like, you know, the families being taken, and I think I said to you last time that my colleague Karina, who works with me, that her father has been drafted into the war, and he's my age. I'm not being funny, but I don't mean to be rude about Karina's dad. I'm sure he's much tougher than me, but you know, you're 49. I mean, imagine if I like had to fight you. You're gonna beat me up. You're gonna kill me.
One of
Батько одного з моїх кращих друзів, він жив перед цим в Італії, але потім він пішов на війну, і він 59 йому.
He's 50. See that? I mean, it's a real shame. I understand. It's not. I don't blame Ukraine for this. I blame Russia for this because he's, you know, Karina's father's drafted in, and it just breaks my heart. You know that he's, you know, I often think about him, and I don't want to embarrass Karina because she might see this video because she saw the last one and I mentioned her then. But you know, I do care about her, and I do care about her family, and just the idea of that. That is not Ukraine's fault. Ukraine has to draft these people because they need the numbers, right?
Yeah.
It's Russia's fault. Well, it's Putin's
Yeah.
fault, you know.
І росіян також, бо вони його підтримують.
I know this is very heavy for your video, so I'm sure you'll leave this bit out. I mean, Putin poisoned a guy here.
Так.
Killed people, you know, the Russian spies, you know, just it's just the whole thing's horrific, and I just really, I'll be honest, it makes me really angry, and I have personally sent, you know, things to Ukraine and stuff to try and help, and I just don't want the English government to do that. I'm so sorry to go on.
No, that's fine.
It's a sore point for me. It makes me pretty angry.
Друзі, не забувайте також ви донатити на Сили оборони України, допомагати чим ви можете. Кожна гривня дуже важлива.
Sorry for getting so serious. We can go back to music now.
Ні, це нормально. Єдину річ, яку я хотів сказати, те, що в нас немає, ми не можемо вибирати, тому що посередині наша свобода. Ми не можемо не битися, тому що вони вб'ють всіх нас, вб'ють нашу культуру, нашу мову і...
I agree. You can't not fight. We have to support you. Now, of course, I'm not a politician, obviously, but we have to support you right to the end. I don't know how this ends well. It worries me.
Я теж не знаю.
We cannot not support you. We have to keep supporting you, and it needs to be unwavering, in my opinion. So I really feel for you guys. I really do.
Thank you.
Дякую. Я це дуже ціную. Давай включимо Ingret.
Keeper, the name of the
Пісня
song.
називається.
Okay. The song's called Keeper.
Yeah.
Так.
Keeper. It's a lovely melody, right?
український фольк.
It was great. That was surprising. She's got a very good voice. Oh man. So the complicated thing today is before I came today, I was like, I'm going to be super honest with Teresa, and I'm going to, if I really hate one of the songs, I'm just going to say that I really hate it, and hopefully Teresa is okay with that. But at the same time, I can't lie if I really like them as well, and I really liked that song.
Бо, якщо чесно, мені теж не дуже подобаються люди, які так кажуть, а, така гарна пісенька, все гарне і так далі. Мені подобається чесність.
But I'm being honest, I really liked the song. This is what I mean. If I didn't like it, I promise you I would say. Her voice was outstanding. I thought the melody was brilliant. I loved the Ukrainian folk bit in the middle. You said that was a Ukrainian folk. That was surprising. I didn't expect that to come in, and I love little surprises in songs because it just keeps you coming back and go, ooh, that's kind of different. The video was kind of weird, but I get it, because they're painting it themselves as warrior, you know, I don't know whether you say warrioresses, let's just say warriors, that's the right thing. And so that was really cool, but I'm rating it honestly. I really liked that. I'd give it an 8 to that one. I think it's just below a 9. Maybe I'd say 8.5 if we were doing 0.5s.
Ні, в нас немає половинок.
And it's an 8.
Добре.
It's an 8.
Okay.
Значить, тобі сподобалось.
I did. I think you picked the songs really well, to be honest with you. And again, I promise you, I would say if I didn't like these, because there's just no point. It's not fun for people to listen to. And I don't want to just pretend I don't like something. You know?
І так, в нас є остання пісня, яка є колаборація між Антоном Крамером. Хто є? Я можу би сказати, що він більш продюсер. І він робить саму музику, міксує і так далі. І YUVI, вона є співачка. І це колаборація між ними. І як зазвичай в останній пісні артист менш знаменитий.
So this artist is the least famous. Cool.
Так, він не та, як остальні. Також Ingret, вона не дуже знаменита, і я не знав її перед Євробаченням, якщо чесно.
No, cool.
І признаюсь тобі чесно, що мені було легше не переводити деякі пісні. Але вона мені дійсно сподобалась, тому я її поставив в плейліст. Тому це остання
And this one
пісня.
wasn't in Eurovision, no?
Ні, ця пісня не була.
Okay.
To the drop.
To the drop.
Yeah.
It's an interesting title.
Wandering deep into the horizon of events, the figures of Anton Kramer and YUVI gradually merge in an eerie dance of glitchy textures. This alternative visual story reveals a delicate play of wounded souls striving to become one and erase any boundaries that hold them apart.
Хіба ти не бачиш, я для тебе зроблю все, клянусь усе, не полюблю себе доки ти не покохаєш мене. Хіба ти не знаєш, біль без тебе не
damn good. This is brilliant. Oh man, that's so good. Teresa is brilliant.
Хіба ти не знаєш, сон як та веретено правда мене, і я не прокинусь, доки доти твоїх волосся чари не розжене. Хіба ти не бачиш, я для тебе зроблю все. Рано й сонце, всі гріхи твої тобі пробачу. Тільки знаю у своїм серці мене. Здається, я себе втрачаю і летять, а я вже їх не помічаю. Серце змучене, обливає кров, вибирайте любов мене до тебе. Мамо, я, здається, я себе втрачаю і летять, а я вже їх не помічаю. Серце змучене, обливає кров, вибирайте любов мене. Пірнаю у вмист твоїх довгопалих рук, кладу на палої плечі свій сірий погляд. Твій стан проборовий лілий, як спогад, дозволяє випробувати.
Oh man, that was stunning. That was, you saved the best till last. Did you know you were saving the best till last?
Ні, я не
That's
знав.
the best one. That is another level of everything we've listened to today. That to me is true artistry. That I got shivered down my spine when the beat came in after it was singing. When it started, I thought, oh, this sounds really good. This could be really good. But is it going to go all sort of weird and poppy? The instrumentation was just absolutely mind-blowing. All of the kind of weird kind of like rhythms and love, beautiful sound. Oh man, Teresa, that was amazing. The video, by the way, was also incredible. Did you say it's a band or a person?
Ні, це співпраця між двома артистами. Продюсер і дівчина, яка зазвичай співає в електронній музиці.
That was incredible. I loved it. And I thought the art level of quality between that, as much as the other ones were really good today, the level of quality of that was just off the charts. That's a 10. for me.
О, це означає, що це наш сьогоднішній
That is
переможець.
definitely the winner. I love that track. And that one's the least famous.
Так,
That's the best track by far.
це є причина, чому я хочу просувати цих артистів, тому що вони повинні мати більше видимості.
Honestly, I got a shiver down my spine when that beat came in, and when it further went on, and then there were two women hugging, and then the way it was changing, the kind of particles that came on her face. And I nearly, didn't quite, because I'm getting old and cynical, but I nearly got a tear in my eye. I thought, God, I don't want to like tear up. That's amazing. I would listen to that again and again. And in fact, when it finished, I didn't want it to finish. That's a mark of a good song. I just wanted it to keep going. That's amazing, and I'd want the details of that. That's the best song. That's the best song you've showed me of the 2 whole times we've been together.
Добре, добре. Мені дуже приємно, що тобі сподобалася ця пісня, і мені також вона дуже подобається, тому що це дуже хороша пісня, і я думаю, що продюсер
Антон Крамер
Він дійсно робить дуже багато хороших речей. І мені також дуже сподобалась робота, яку він зробив з її голосом. Бо ти навіть можеш не розуміти, про що вона співає, навіть якщо це українська, моя мова, знаєш. Ці ефекти, які він використав на її голос, вони роблять цю пісню дійсно круту. І мені це дуже сподобалось теж. Тому так.
That is stunning, and though if these people aren't famous, they should be. That is special.
Друзі, також хочу сказати, що знизу я лишу на плейлист, яка є на Spotify, де будуть самі найкращі пісні з музичних мостів, які ви можете зайти і додати собі цей плейлист і слухати всю музику, яка саму найкращу на музичних мостах. I create the playlist of the best song of this program, and people can find the playlist on Spotify of all these artists.
Awesome. Send me the.
Yeah, sure.
Так, звичайно.
I really enjoyed it today. Thank you so much.
Я хочу подякувати тобі за твою думку, що ти був дійсно чесний, і мені дуже приємно почути людину, яка дійсно любить музику, як ти.
It's nice to spend the time with you because you're so passionate about the music, and that's really infectious. So, yeah, just enjoy your company, my man.
Thank you
Дуже
very
тобі
much.
дякую, Джонатан. Я надіюся, що може через пару місяців ще раз якось зустрінемось та послухаємо якусь нову музику.
People enjoyed.
Нам потрібно багато лайків і хоча б 50 тисяч переглядів на цей раз. Тому нажимайте на гудзик.
Thanks, guys.
Тисніть на лайки. До побачення всім.
That was cool. I loved that last song. Oh my god, that is good. That was brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I would genuinely listen to that. I bet that sounds good on headphones. That's going to sound amazing on headphones. The instrumentation and everything in it is just so good.